My name is Erica Lorraine Spencer, and I remain subject to state surveillance and terrorism by the state of California that is operating a malicious targeting system which is referred to as federal group stalking and monitoring via communication devices. And it is in violation of federal stalking statute 18 U.S.C. sections 2261A subsections 1 and 2. My website and podcast serve the public good by publishing evidence of the public entity's ceaseless engagement in a pattern of conduct intended to stalk and monitor via communication devices, surveil, harass, and terrorize an American citizen in concert with the people of the state of California. Documentation serves the lawful purposes of wide exposure, federal prosecution, and influencing federal legislation with policies specifically designed to punish, dismantle, and disincentivize an unprecedented targeting system by a public entity that acts in concert with the people of the state in order to criminally place under surveillance and terrorize an American citizen, which is a matter of public corruption in the state of California. It is currently 8:15 p.m. on what is September 5th, 2024, documenting the people of the state group stalking at Main Street and Mountain Vista, license plate 83773K1. And this is the Chevron at 13188 Main and Hesperia, license 9BUG479 9JQM329. Hold on. I like to try to creep out the way. Let me go ahead and get this really quick. License plate 7CKS650. License 5RPA442 6ALC 735 5MBN 139 8UKR 642. And also you've got a large commercial actor group stalking. These commercial actors that are group stalking at the gas stations with their large trucks, they should be engaged in the business of putting the gas in the little deposits at the gas station, but this one is group stalking. Fools Transportation Incorporated is engaged in federal stalking and state surveillance. License 4UJ8599. License 9FPP588. License plate 7WZT006. License plate 8ZZA598. And license 8VJK081 6ZMX452 at the infamous Starbucks, which is a domestic terrorist. The world is aware of what the criminal conduct that Starbucks is engaging in as a company. No matter what city, county, or state that you're in, Starbucks is group stalking and is engaged in federal stalking. So just documenting the people of the state engaging in what is monitoring while the entity is remember, the entity is engaging in surveillance. So when everyone is crossing path, group stalking me at the traffic lights, and the light does not turn green for me and the entity is having a field day, group stalking. So I just went on ahead and documented those that were engaged in group stalking while they were enjoying that bit of the P.O.C. That is a part of the population engaged in group stalking out here in Hesperia. It is currently 8:17 p.m. This is P.O.C. (7EMU484) and license 9NBY648. This is at the third-party facilitating venue. They're driving into the In and Out, so they will be documented at the In and Out right now at what is 8:26 p.m. I documented yellow trucking, and what you'll see in an image is a method of, it's very demonic what the people of the state are doing, what the entity is doing. They're maintaining presence in the path, again, tracking every step, and you know that that they're demons and that they're tracking your step because a fake sun remains over my head. That's a vivid illustration of what is an entire entity is doing. And so this is also occurring at nightfall, and you're looking at what is methods of maintaining presence around me while I'm in a drive-through. And yellow trucking is a commercial actor engaging in that demonic scene. That's relevant for draining the pockets of a commercial actor such as yellow trucking, who's stalking in the path, engaging in what is a method of light activity while another third party's vehicle is aimed at the yellow trucking vehicle, so they're facing each other, and they're doing so in relevant position to my placement in a drive-through. Okay, the people are group stalking while waiting for me, and you are waiting while a fake sun remains over you all day long. The demons are just waiting for you, so they're lying in wait everywhere that you're going, and the entity is doing so while I go into the drive-through and then gets in front, orders right before me. Okay, stalking in the path with light activity. Okay, while yellow trucking and another third party are adjacent to the drive-through, just capturing what is, again, the significance of what I documented. You'll see images and you'll see screenshots of yellow trucking. That's a commercial actor engaged in federal stalking. They're engaged in state surveillance. That's relevant for draining the pockets. It's currently 8:27 p.m. This is P.O.C. 7SXZ901, group stalking, and arrival is relevant to the demonic behavioral pattern of stalking with activity. So this is as I'm in operation on my phone, is group stalking at gas stall number 4 on surveillance cameras at the Shell gasoline in Hesperia, California. That is again 7SXZ901, and that's also terrorism while an entity that is demon possessed engaged in that on and on and on and on and over and over and over again. All right, group stalking and federal stalking looks like those over and under the age of 18, and they're on surveillance cameras walking right into Shell, which is again a third part. This is how an entity engages in group stalking. All right, so anyway, just want to document that. It's 8:30 p.m. Erica Lorraine Spencer here. The following is an audio version of video evidence that is captured for purposes of mass distribution, which is why I am capturing it and sharing it on the podcast for evidentiary purposes, and also to reveal the wealth of documentation that extends beyond what it is that I document on podcasts. Much of the video and images will be published onto the YouTube channel, the P.O.C, and it is also shared on the Google Drive. Again, this is for purposes of revealing what I remain subject to, which is federal group stalking and monitoring. It is a demonic system of state surveillance that the government is practicing in concert with the people of the state, and it should be known and well understood that for the government to engage in federal group stalking and monitoring, this is a crime that is committed with a criminal purpose to threaten the life of an American citizen. This is to conspire to murder and or permanently kidnap an American citizen while engaging in a perpetual sex offense in concert with the people of the state. All right, this is criminal summoning, and this is the state San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. You're gonna see at the Bakers right across the street. This is grounds of federal prison. These are the ones that are stalking under a fake sun that stays over this hotel all day. And these are the ones that are engaging in what is license 1604930, federal prison. That's San Bernardino Sheriff's Department, who is also group stalking, NY 628473. They're both going to federal prison. This is criminal summoning. This is what you saw San Diego Police Department engaging in under a fake sun while it's remaining over this hotel all day long. That's how the people, the cockroaches who are demon possessed, and the state, the cockroaches who wear badges, are group stalking together in relevant position while I'm coming down the street. And that officer is a corrupt actor. He's a terrorist and he's a demon also. Not different from all the rest of the demons that are affiliated with the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department. This is called relevant positioning and group stalking with all the minions that are maintaining presence in the path while I'm driving on the roads and the highways. He's going to federal prison, and so is that third party who's being pulled over. This is P.O.C. That's called criminal summoning. It's currently 8:40 p.m. That is the ongoing pattern of conduct while the entity is keeping me under surveillance in my hotel room, sounding sirens, while a fake sun is remaining over this hotel for 12 plus hours. That's the criminal conduct of the state and the people. And that's what fills the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department. The captain over the Hesperia unit, he's going to be removed. That demon right there in particular is going to federal prison. P.O.C. License plate 45344M3 6TES 873 112, and then the rest of the characters, it says 112 MD51, I believe. That is clearly an out-of-state license plate. This is the people of the state that are group stalking at the Holiday Inn while San Bernardino Sheriff's Department is group stalking across the street. The people of the state at Holiday Inn are engaged in state surveillance with the state, which is a grounds of federal prison, by the way. License 112M106, that's Michigan. And so I want to be clear, 112M051 is also Michigan. License, and it's currently 8:43 p.m. The same Lancer 4XOA554, the Lancer that's in the parking lot, that the old veteran wearing at least he's wearing a veteran hat, engaging in surveillance, keeping a woman under surveillance, a demon, and a group stalker, going to federal prison by virtue of systematic facilitation. And he's also engaged in group stalking with San Bernardino Sheriff's Department, 95135U3, 9NLX860, 05888W1. Also, environmental safety solutions. Their license plate, their group stalking. These are the likes of the demons that sound sirens while they're keeping me under surveillance. 94763C3 in the parking lot of the Holiday Inn, group stalking. Okay, license 65193S2, DK15N94 paper, 4TEZ899, 7B61345, 7YOU461. 05. Oh yeah, I read that one. All right, it is currently 8:44 p.m. This is P.O.C. All right, documenting what is harassment by the entity that is engaged in state surveillance, exercising control over the remote, or excuse me, not the remote, but the remote access, remote control and operation over the key cards that access the room. This is the same entity that's group stalking. Getting on the elevator right now. I'm going to capture images. P.O.C. Engineer light on the elevator. This is a terrorizing threat. Okay, you're looking at the P.O.C. on the elevator in the specific environment, and demons that are going to the extent to stalk you on an elevator while engaged in federal stalking as well, and going to federal prison. They're group stalking with San Bernardino Sheriff's Department. It is currently 8:50 p.m. Hold on one second. Now, the interesting thing, I'm sorry, what's your name? Louis?
Yes.
Jose Luis, sorry. I just had Carlos scan them the other day, and I don't even use them. Do you know what could be the problem?
Sometimes we always recommend just try to keep it away from any device like cell phone or
Not by a cell phone,
no,
literally sitting on the desk.
When they catch any magnet, they just demagnetize.
Right. No, I understand that.
Yeah.
You guys can control access to the cards, though. You can turn them on and off, right? Not accusing you of anything, but you guys can turn cards off, correct?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay. I was just asking. But yeah, just to clarify, I have not done anything with them. I haven't left the room.
Yeah.
Carlos just read whatever you guys did it do to them.
Let me do 2 new keys for you.
Thank you so much.
There's no
How are you doing tonight?
Very good. How are
Good.
you?
I'm great. I'm about to eat some good food.
Perfect.
I'm excited.
This is 3 let me see.
I'm sorry. Are you waiting in line behind me? Am I in your
I
way?
would say just 238.
Oh, actually, it's a self-pay. You have to use the credit card machine right here.
POC. POC.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
With the patrons, POC.
Sorry about that.
So we could just take free food?
Oh no. Yeah, we know it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I would like to put
This is
stuff in my room too.
different orders. So that's why we can't charge any. They have to. It's a self-pay. So they have
Yeah, I get it. I'm thinking I should. Oh, this will work then. Thank you. Right?
Thank you so much.
All right, yeah, that's POC. Group stalking by getting in line behind me, group stalking by getting on the elevator, all in directed light, all group stalking with the state. That's a no-no. Group stalking with the state in helicopter, in a police vehicle, the sheriff's department group stalking, who are going to federal prison, and so are the people of the state group stalking with them. Understand this is the same entity that defames you together. They allege false allegations together while they're hostile because you know that they're demons and that they're group stalking you, which is a threat to your life. And you're going to federal prison where you're group stalking inside of a hotel where the sun is rising and setting all day long. And the entity is engaging in what is harassment by the non-operation of key cards, which is provision, again, for me to capture your face so that the world is aware of who in fact is going to federal prison for group stalking. All right, so this is, again, the circular logic of the entity that's engaging in harassing one, that they're hostile because I'm exposing them. There's no magnetization or magnets touching my key cards. This is a tactic of the entity. I've stayed at a lot of hotels. The entity employs this method of harassment to monitor as well, but also because they're hostile. I just captured the state stalking in the parking lot across the street. All right, and Jose Luis is indeed going to federal prisons. Currently, 853 group stalking with the patrons, like I said. And you know that because it's a specific environment, nothing natural about the environment. All right, it is currently 8:58 p.m. This is POC.